You still sore about this morning?
It's not every day I find a strange man in my sleeping compartment. I might not mind it all that much if you weren't so smug about it.
Well, I was just trying to get a little rise out of you.
Oh, men. You think awfully highly of yourself, don't you?
Not particularly. What do you think about me?
I don't think much of you at all.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Jim Pearson.
I'd like to say it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Pearson.
Well then, Miss Casey, I'll just have to make sure that it is. Let's say I apologize and we start over fresh.
All right. But there won't be any third chances.
So you really didn't see the man who had the sleeping compartment before you?
No, I didn't. It was empty when I got on in Chicago, except for you. Are you really a cop?
Well, not exactly. I used to work for the OSS.
The OSS, really? Were you a spy?
Of sorts.
And this man you're after, what's he done?
Well, he's a murderer and a traitor for starters. That's enough right there to send him to the chair. It's probably not even half of what he's done.
And what about you, Jim? What have you done?
I'm not sure I get what you're after.
You must have seen and done things the rest of us can only imagine. How thrilling it must have been.
Well, it's not like in the books or the picture shows, Alice. It's not thrilling. It's not any fun at all. It's nerve-wracking and gruesome and tragic. And when my man's finally behind bars, I'm going to give it all a long rest.
Well, I'm sure it beats the heck out of being a waitress in Skokie, Illinois.
Oh, I don't know. I think a guy could learn to like a quiet life in a place like Skokie. So where are you headed?
Los Angeles.
You don't say. I'm headed to Los Angeles myself.
You too. Well, what do you know? Here I haven't even so much as set foot in Los Angeles, and already I've made a new friend.
So what's out there for you?
Why, Hollywood, of course. I'm going to be a movie star.
Well, blondes are a dime a dozen out there, I hear.
You said you'd play nice.
Oh, I know how to play nice. That's just that teasing's more fun.
Why, if a girl knew you any better, Mr. Pearson, she might think you were flirting with her.
Well, if a girl knew me any better, Miss Casey, she might know it.
We'll be in Los Angeles in the morning. What will you do when you get there?
I'll start looking for my man. You?
I suppose I'll look for a place and try and find a job. You won't forget about me, will you?
When you're a big star, I'll say I knew you when.
Now, you know that's not what I meant.
When all this nastiness is over and done with, I'll be sure to look you up. I promise. In the meanwhile, I've got to try to get some sleep.
Good night, Jim. And good luck with your search.
Thanks. Good night, Alice.
Jim,
Yes?
don't forget your promise.
Don't worry, Alice. A guy's not very likely to forget a pretty girl like you. The ABC Moving Company was closed. I jimmied the lock and was into their offices in no time.
Gabe, where's that sandwich?
I'm making them as fast as I can, Gracie.
Excuse me, Detective Maxwell?
Yeah. Have a seat.
I'm Jim Pearson.
This better be worth my time.
Oh, it is, Detective. Don't worry about that.
You got any more stories for me?
Oh, what's the point? You haven't believed a word I've said so far?
I'll check into this, Pearson. Just on the chance that there's something behind that cockamamie story of yours. But unless you got some cold hard facts from me, don't be bothering me anymore.
All right, Detective. If that's the way you want to play it, that's fine by me. If anything happens, though, I just, well, I hope you don't have any trouble sleeping at night.
If anything happens, I'll have your sorry ass behind bars. But don't worry about me. I'll still sleep just like a baby.
Anything for you, honey?
No, thank you. Just seem to have lost my appetite.
Suit yourself.
Jim,
Oh, hello there.
what's the matter? Aren't you happy to see me?
No, it's not that. I just had a meeting with the detective from the LAPD about the matter I was investigating. Didn't go very well.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but what brings you in here?
Oh, I'm trying to find a job. Just something temporary until I get my big break, that
You
is.
all settled in?
Why, yes, I've taken a room at the Sunset Arms Hotel.
No kidding. That's where I'm staying.
Well, it's a small world. I'll have to stop by and say hello now that we're neighbors.
Sure, Alice. That'd be swell. Listen, I've got to run, but you be sure to stop by anytime you like. Say hello. I'm in room 217.
That detective wasn't very helpful?
No, I don't think he'd believe me. Listen, I'd love to stay and chat, but really should be getting back to work.
All right. When I stop by, you can tell me all about it.
You bet. Bye, Alice.
See you around, Jim.
Afraid I haven't been able to clean it too much. But this is her room. Yes, this is where she stayed until a few weeks ago. But I had to evict the poor thing. Rent in arrears for months. And she started to mooch off the other girls. Lizzie was a dear thing, but I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her. And at my age, that wouldn't be very far.
I see. Well, thank you, Mrs. Underhill. You've been a big help.
Not a thing, dear boy, not a thing at all. If I can help you, just say the word.
Yeah. I think so. Hold on a second. Your name Pearson?
Yeah?
It's for you.
Hello?
Pearson, this is Sergeant Ramsey, LAPD. Detective Maxwell needs to see you.
I'm kind of busy right now, Detective. Can I wait till tomorrow? Say, how did you know...
We found a body. It's been cut up pretty bad. You still there, Pearson?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'll be right down to the station house.
We're at Manhattan Beach.
Manhattan Beach?
I'm at the crime scene next to the marina. Hurry your ass over here.
I'll be right there. I've got to go, Lizzie. Meet me here tomorrow afternoon. I'll buy you lunch.
All right, Jim, I'll meet you. Maybe you ain't so bad after all.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm worse. You'll just have to get to know me.
Story of my life. Every guy I meet seems to turn out to be a louse.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Don't forget.
Tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Can I buy the lady a drink?
Mister, you just said the magic words.
I left Europe and caught the first train out of New York. I was headed to Los Angeles and a girl named Elizabeth Short, hoping Winslow hadn't got to her first. I knew if he found her and the Black Dahlia, it wouldn't be pretty. It would take me several days to reach L.A., and Winslow already had a head start. There was nothing I could do but sit and wait and fear for the life of a girl I'd never met, who couldn't even begin to suspect a killer was headed her way.
Next stop, Los Angeles. We'll be pulling in 10 minutes. This is the end of the line, folks. Los Angeles. Next stop, Los Angeles. We're pulling in 10 minutes.
Porter, what caused the delay?
Oh, some nut was causing problems. Don't worry, he's no longer on our train.
There's one in every crowd. Will we be late in reaching Los Angeles?
We'll do our best to make up the time.
Good. I have some rather important business to attend to there.
Come in. Excuse me. This area is restricted, sir. Passengers really shouldn't be back here.
Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. I just had a few questions.
All right, but make them quick. I am busy. Come in. Now listen, mister, you're trying my patience. Now, if you've got questions for me, wait until I make my round.
I understand. I just have one more question.
No, no more questions. I've got work to... Damn it, now what?
But what about my question?
Your dang blasted question can wait. I've got to find out why we stopped.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Are we there yet?
No.
Just asking a simple question.
Are you nuts? You better have a damn good reason for this.
It was an accident.
Do you take me for some kind of jackass? I don't have any patience for such rampant disregard for the welfare of this train and its passengers.
It won't happen again, I swear.
You better believe it won't happen again.
What do you mean?
I'm kicking you off my train.
But
no buts about it. I won't stand for this reckless behavior.
But you can't do that.
Just watch me.
But, sir, please, if you will just give me a minute to explain, please, I can explain it.
When I find the idiot that pulled that cord...
Conductor, excuse me, I'm sorry. Could you tell me
Not now, mister. I've got to check on the emergency.
Yeah, but... Sorry, wrong room.
What's your problem, mister? You some kind of peeping Tom?
I'm sorry, I had the wrong room.
We've been getting complaints left and right about you from the other passengers. Well, I ain't going to stand for any of this. I don't need any monkey shines from the likes of you. I want you off my train.
What do you mean?
You're getting off at the station.
Look, you don't understand. You can't do that.
Oh, yeah? Just watch me. But Johnny, we've got a problem here. This man has been bothering the other passengers. See to it that he gets off at the next stop.
I'd be glad to, Mr. Robinson.
But if you give me a minute to explain. Excuse me. That ink. It must be drugged.
The witness, pure of heart, empty vessel to consummate the ritual and bear Gila's brand. Mimir's counterpart, innocent watcher that bears the brand to alleviate the master's pain. Suffer one night for each covenant, and await the bearer of the brand.
Excuse me, I think there's been some kind of mistake here.
Oh. Where am I?
I believe you're in my sleeping compartment.
Oh, my head. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean you're a sleeper?
This is my sleeper. I just boarded and I find you passed out in my bed?
Where's Winslow?
Who?
Collins. Wait a minute. You just boarded, you say? Where are we?
Chicago.
Chicago? Oh, I must have been out for hours.
You should learn to handle your liquor better.
I wasn't drinking. I was drugged. Somebody drugged me. I was trying to catch a fugitive. He must have been on to me. He tricked me.
A fugitive? What are you, some kind of a cop?
Yeah, something like that. Listen, I'm very sorry, Miss,
Casey. Alice Casey.
Listen, Miss Casey, I'm very sorry to have bothered you. I'm gonna be going now.
Oh!
It's very nice running into you.
Oh! Why, of all the lousy...
I've got an old buddy of mine on board. I was hoping you might be able to tell me his room assignment.
You don't say. Small world, ain't it?
Sure is. Can you tell me his compartment number?
Well, sure. What's his name?
Can you tell me my friend's room assignment?
Sure. What's his name? I'm sorry, but Mr. Collins left specific instructions not to be disturbed by anyone. I'm afraid I can't give you his room assignment.
Oh, come on, be a pal. I haven't seen him since we marched into Berlin together.
I'm sorry, friend, but I can't do it. It's railroad policy. If you'd like, I could see he gets a message.
No, that's all right. I wanted to be sure I surprised him.
Are you sure you don't want me to pass along a message?
Yeah, thanks.
Sure, there it is. Your friend's staying in first class.
Okay, thanks.
Well, sure, there it is. Your friend's staying in coach.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, I can't find that name on my passenger list. You sure your friend's on board?
I sure thought so. Excuse me, I was wondering if you knew what happened to my friend, Mr. Collins.
Your friend got off in Chicago, transferred to the Express.
The Express?
Yeah, there's an Express out of Chicago. It gets to L.A. about 20 hours ahead of us. Your friend was in a real hurry. Didn't even have time to switch his baggage.
He left his baggage behind?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, thanks.
Sure, mister. Sorry you missed your friend.
How long until we arrive in Los Angeles?
That won't be for several days yet, sir.
Excuse me. Are you Elizabeth Short?
Who are you?
I was an acquaintance of Captain Collins.
Oh, Maddie. Maddie's dead.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Miss Short.
Thanks, mister. And call me Lizzie.
Sure, Lizzie. My name's Jim.
Did you know Maddie very well?
Not as well as I would have liked. Everybody makes him out to be a real hero.
My Maddie, the war hero. Were you a hero, Jim?
Oh, I don't know. More than anybody else.
Well, how about the hero buys a girl a drink?
Sure, Lizzie. I got one bourbon and, what do you have?
Gin.
Gin and gin for the lady.
Girl could get to like you, Jim. You keep treating her this way.
Did Matt send you a black gem when he was stationed in Europe?
Matt sent me a lot of things.
Well, the way that I hear it from Mrs. Underhill is you weren't very shy about showing that gem off.
Mrs. Underhill is a cheap gossip.
Did he send you a gem?
Yeah, he sent it. He knew how to treat a girl like a real lady. You know how to treat a girl like a real lady, Jim?
Well, I guess it all depends on which girls you talk to. Can I see the gem Matt sent you?
It's someplace safe.
Can you take me there?
Are you trying to feed a girl a line, Jim?
I'm trying to help you. I've got reason to believe that you're in some real danger.
Who would want to hurt me? I don't have an enemy in the world. All I got is friends, right, Ike?
You said it, Lizzie.
A man named Winslow is after that gem of yours. He's killed a lot of people trying to get it. I think he might have been responsible for Matt's death.
Maddie? But the Army said it was an accident.
I don't think so.
Buy me another drink.
Don't you think you've...
I said buy me another drink. If you won't, there's plenty of guys in here who will.
All right. Another round for us, Ike.
Coming right up.
This won't help, Lizzie.
It helps just fine.
Hey, come on, let's get out of here.
What for?
I don't like it here. Let's go someplace where we can talk in private about Matt and that gem he sent you.
Maddie? Maddie's dead. What more is there to talk about?
I'm sorry, Lizzie. I'm just trying to help.
You're too late. Now go away. You're giving me the blues.
It's never too late. All right, how about tomorrow? Excuse me, have you seen this girl?
You a copper?
No, buddy, nothing like that. I knew her fiance.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that Maddie must have been some guy. That's all she ever talks about.
You've seen her then?
Yeah, she comes in here all the time, regular as oats. But she's not in here now, though.
Thanks, buddy. I'll try back later.
She hasn't been in here yet.
Thanks, buddy.
What can I get you?
Nothing right now. Maybe later.
Suit yourself.
Number, please.
That's me, Jim Pearson. Is your refrigerator running? Better go catch it then. Yeah, what am I?
May I help you, sir? May I help you, sir?
No, that's not it.
Hello? You know what you're doing? You're driving me crazy. All right, let's try it again. Amateurs.
I'd recognize those black cigarettes anywhere. Winslow's been here.
Yes, sir.
Who sat at this table before me?
I don't know, sir. I just came on this shift.
Is there any way that you could find out if it was a man named Winslow?
I'm pretty busy, sir. They got me covering 2 stations.
Come on, be a pal. Winslow's an old Army buddy of mine.
Army, huh? I was with the Marines myself. All right, I'll go check the charts.
Thanks.
Sorry, sir. Your buddy's not aboard.
Are you sure?
I checked the charts. Nobody named Winslow came through my car.
Well, who had this table before me?
I don't remember, but it wasn't your buddy.
Can't you check your charts again?
Why don't you go bother the conductor? He should know who all's on board.
Yeah, thanks.
I've got to check on that other car now, sir.
Thanks for your help. Mind if I have a seat?
It's a free country.
Mind if I have a seat?
Not at all.
Excuse me. I have something I need to take care of. I've seen this stone before. It's the same type as the one they used for Landolf's sarcophagus in those weird crypts. I better make sure that Winslow doesn't get this stone. There. That'll mess up his plans. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have the wrong compartment.
I was talking about then.
Hey, what the hell?
Why, I never!
You got the wrong compartment, jerk! Hey, you got the wrong room, buddy!
I'd better give her a chance to cool off. She seemed pretty steamed. Damn. I wish I knew what it had said.
These stairs are gonna be the death of me yet. Well, here it is, the poor girl's room.
Thank you, Mrs. Underhill. Do you have any idea where Elizabeth is now?
If I know that girl, she's with a man, or at a bar looking for a man.
Now, what makes you say that?
The girl was always bringing men home, all hours of the night. I don't like to speak ill of those not present. But between you and me, the girl was a lush and a tramp. She was upsetting the other girls with her behavior. That's why I had to kick her out.
Do you know if Elizabeth received any packages from Europe?
Only every day until her beau passed on. Shame what happened to him.
It certainly was.
I remember the day that telegram arrived like it was yesterday. Poor thing went into shock. Hasn't worn a stitch of clothing that wasn't black ever since. Started touching the bottle, too. And I don't approve of that at all. No siree. Then she started bringing the menfolk into the house. And that was the last straw. I had to get rid of her, the poor thing.
Do you recall her receiving anything unusual?
Well, oh, there was this queer gem. It was black with strange little carvings on it. She was so proud of it, showed it off to me and every girl in the house. Personally, that stone gave me the creeps. Find what you're looking for yet?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. And I'll be sure to have a wheelchair waiting for you when we reach Chicago.
Thank you, sir.
I'm expecting a package.
Do you have a receipt?
Yes, I do.
Very well, sir. I'll retrieve your package immediately.
Thank you.
I am so sorry, sir. This package is not due to arrive until later.
What are you talking about? I just shipped it.
Precisely, sir. The package must travel through the system. In accordance with regulation number 10052, parcels received and/or shipped...
But I just shipped it from here. The package is right over there.
As it clearly states on the receipt for said package, you must please allow 2 to 3 weeks for standard delivery.
2 to 3 weeks?
If you were in such a hurry, sir, perhaps you should have chosen express delivery.
Can't you just walk over there and get it?
Certainly not, sir. Regulation number 42609 provides that no employee of the rail yard service...
Forget it.
As you wish, sir. Thank you, sir. Come again.
I'm expecting a package.
Do you have a receipt?
Yes, I do.
Very well, then. I'll retrieve your package immediately. I will just have to have you sign for this, sir.
I'd like to know if a package has been signed for.
Do you have it?
Never mind.
I am sorry, sir. Your package has not yet cleared through our system.
Does all train cargo come through here?
It certainly does, sir.
Could you tell me if a package came through on today's train from New York?
That would be the province of the receiving clerk, sir.
What is it exactly you do here?
We ship, sir. Thank you. Come again.
I'd like to ship something.
Very well, sir. What is it you would like to ship? Very well, sir. Will that be standard or express?
I don't care. What difference does it make?
Well, express gets there faster, but at a somewhat greater expense.
Well, I need this right away. Better make it express.
Very well, sir. And its destination?
Here.
Here?
Here. Can't you hear?
Very well, sir. That will be 75 cents.
Thank you, sir. Come again.
Well, it's not going very far. Better make it standard.
Very well, sir. And its destination?
Here.
Here?
Here, can't you hear?
Very well, sir. That will be 50 cents. Thank you, sir. Come again.
Have you shipped my package yet?
It is in the system, sir.
Do you have any idea when I can pick it up?
That would be the province of the receiving clerk, sir.
You're doing a real fine job here.
Oh, why, thank you, sir.
Hiya, buddy. Where's the latest King Productions film being shot?
This is it, stage 10.
Oh, thanks, Chief.
Hey, wait a minute. It's a close set. You got a pass?
I need to speak to Mr. King.
Yeah, you and every other schlep in town. Now, unless you got a pass, take a hike.
I'm trying to find a woman named Elizabeth Short. I believe she's in danger.
That's what you said over the phone. What's the trouble?
Well, it all starts over in Europe. Her fiancé, a pilot named Matt Collins, bought a contraband item on the black market. It was lifted from a stash of Nazi art treasures.
What kind of contraband item?
A gem. They call it the Black Dahlia.
Uh-huh. So what happens to this black, whatchamacallit?
Dahlia, well, just before Collins is due to ship home, his plane crashes under very suspicious circumstances. He just sent the gem back home.
Let me guess. He gave it to this Short girl.
Yeah, that's right.
So what's so important about this gem? It worth that much money?
Well, it doesn't look at all that valuable at first glance, but it's got a long history. Supposedly, it's got some mystical qualities.
Oh, it's a magic rock.
You know, Detective, I don't know what it is that I did to get off on the wrong foot with you, but I'm not a crackpot. This story's true. I've spent years on the trail of the Dahlia, and maybe it's nothing more than a worthless piece of rock, but there's been an awful lot of killings over that gem.
All right, buddy. Don't get yourself into an uproar. I'll check into it. But that's about all I can do for now, unless you're holding something back.
I'm not holding anything back, Detective. I'm trying to help.
Good. I like it that way.
I believe a man named Winslow is in Los Angeles. He's a dangerous criminal.
Who's this Winslow? I never heard of him.
He's a spy. Used to work as a political liaison for the FBI. He served in Europe during the war, and I crossed paths with him when I used to work for the OSS.
Say, a secret agent. We don't get many of the X9 types around here.
You can check with the State Department if you don't believe me.
Don't think that I won't.
All right. Fair enough. I just recently discovered that Winslow is a former SS agent. I tracked him across half of Europe before following him out here to Los Angeles.
Sounds like this is a personal vendetta.
The guy's a butcher and a traitor. Yeah. You bet it's personal.
Any warrants out for this guy? Got any proof?
Not a whole lot I can make stick. The guy's extremely clever. He doesn't leave a lot of witnesses behind.
All right. So what do you want me to do about it?
Just help me stop him before he kills again.
I don't like the sound of that, Pearson.
I'm just warning you, Detective.
All right. I'll check around about this Winslow. But let me warn you, you better not cause any trouble, 'cause if you do, I'm gonna be all over you.
Is there a listing for Matt Collins?
I'm sorry, sir. That number has been disconnected.
Thank you.
Would you like another number, sir?
Is there a listing for an Elizabeth Short?
One moment, please. I'm sorry, sir. I don't have a listing for that party.
Thanks.
Would you like another number, sir?
Give me the police department.
One moment, please, while I connect you.
LAPD.
I need to speak to a detective, please.
What's the concern?
I have reason to believe a young woman's life is in jeopardy.
Oh, yeah? From who?
It's sort of a long story.
Listen, buddy, we don't have any time for cranks.
Sir, this is not a crank. The woman's name is Elizabeth Short. A man named Winslow is after her. Last I heard, he was using the alias Collins. I think he's already killed her boyfriend.
All right, pal. You've got my attention. What's the boyfriend's name again?
It really is a long story. Can't I explain it all to you at the station house?
Yeah, the guy you need to talk to is Detective Maxwell, but he's on his way out the door right now. Can you meet him someplace?
Okay. How about Gabe's Diner? It's right across the street.
The Greasy Spoon across from Union Station.
Yeah, that's the one.
He'll meet you there in 15 minutes.
Number, please.
Do you have a listing for ABC Moving Company?
One moment, please. ABC Moving. When you want something moved, it's as simple as ABC. This is Amy speaking.
Yeah, I need to check on a cargo your office shipped.
I'm sorry, sir. You need to speak to Steve about that. He's not in right now.
Is there someone else I can speak to? It's somewhat urgent.
I'm sorry, sir. Everyone's gone home for the weekend. I was just about to lock up myself. Perhaps you could try again on Monday.
All right. Thanks anyway.
Number, please.
Never mind.
Are you finished with the table, sir?
Not just yet. I'll be back in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Come in. Look, there's a reason this area is off limits, you know. Can't this wait until I make my rounds?
I hate to keep bothering you like this, but, well, I had a couple of more questions.
All right already, but make it snappy.